Hey everybody, Brandon here from CAD Intentions, and in today's video we're going to go over setting up layouts with multiple viewports and kind of the options of setting up viewports on the same page at different scales. This is a question I've got in the comments a few times lately, so I figured I'd make a video kind of going over it. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, and cheers. Let's get started. Alright, so here we've got an example drawing file that you can get when you just open up Autodesk or AutoCAD or Civil 3D. It's just got a bunch of these kind of generic example drawings. So we're going to use this to demonstrate setting up a layout with multiple sheets. So you can see it's a pretty simple, it looks like a parcel site plan. So we're going to add, we're going to create a layout. And we're going to show one viewport showing kind of the overall plan, and then we're going to show an example of what you might need to do if you wanted to show detail in the project. So we're going to add a second layout or a third that show kind of like a zoomed in area like this, all using the same drawing and all on the same layout. This will save you a lot of time over creating multiple layouts or copy and pasting things or multiple drawings. This would work well for parts if you were, say, in mechanical engineering or design. So you can show left and right views, zoomed in, zoomed out, that kind of thing. So to start, we're going to make a new layout. And to do that, I'm going to right-click on my layouts and say from template. You can also just create a new layout, but I'm going to use the CAD Intentions layout template, which you can get by, this one's from my course. And you get it free when you take the course, which you can check out on my website. So we're going to hit open, and it's going to ask us which size layout we're going to use. And for this example, we're going to use, let's use landscape 11 by 17. It should give us enough room to show the drawing. So you can see here, we've got a blank template with all kind of the standard stuff in it, and no viewport. I'm double clicking in here, and there's nothing there. So to start up, we're going to go to the Layout tab up here, and we're going to click on New. You can also go and bring in new ones from a template. If you've got different settings, say you always put a big one over here and two little ones like we're going to do right now, you can save these to a template file and bring them in. So you can click on New, or you can choose the size, and I'll show you what the object one means a little later in the video. We're going to start with rectangle. So you're going to just click rectangle here to create a new rectangular viewport. And it's going to ask for the corners, or you can choose fit and it'll fit it to the entire screen, or polygon, and there's a few other options. You can also tell it to just create 2 or 3 or 4. For this example, we're going to use kind of some specific sizes, so I'm going to create it just by drawing out the polyline. And you can see there that it's created a new layout, or a new viewport, and it's showing our drawing, which is not too bad. You can see all the text is kind of small, but once you set the scale up right, it will scale appropriately. So let's do this area here where it's showing all of the new parcels. We're going to create another viewport now on the right here. So to create another one, you can go up to rectangle here on Layout Tools or New. We're going to do another rectangular one. And we're going to turn off Snap. I'm just going to freehand these. You will want to create these like in a measured place or give the gaps the similar distances. We're just doing this to kind of show the theory behind it and how you can show multiple things on the same sheet. So you can see already we've got a bit of a cool looking drawing. We've got our, I'm just going to clean up these little, I'm going to put a 0.1 gap all the way around it. And don't forget, if you have any questions, just leave them in the comments. I'm trying to reply and at the very least read as many as I can. So over here, I'm drawing just a circle. I just typed in C and hit enter. And this, I don't know why you would use a circle over here, but this is just an example of using one that has a shape. And you can do, so if you wanted, you could create a viewport that looked like this as well. Which I'll do that as well. I'll just throw that over here and I'll delete it in a second. So maybe for some reason you don't want to show a part of the drawing, you can create a custom viewport in any shape you want. So to do that, up here on the layout tab again, you can hit this drop down here, and you can select from object and hit OK, and then click on your object. You can also select a polygon. Sorry, that one's not to select a polygon, that one's to draw a polygon. So if I want to just draw out a custom shape like that, CL to close, you can see it did that. So there you go, you've got the viewport from a polygonal viewport that we've drawn in, and then you've also got one from an object there. I don't need to do this one now since we've already done one down here. So there you go, those are kind of the options, and you can see we can show all of these. So this is where it becomes super useful, is you can show all of these at different scales. So we zoom in here, and since these are annotated, it will try and scale it as best as it can so that it keeps the text the same size. You can see over here, they're about the same size even though we've zoomed in. So it's scaling down the text as we get closer. So let's say we're going to show the details of this cul-de-sac here in our circle. Like that. And then over here, we're going to show information right here at this intersection. So I'm just kind of randomly zooming in and out here. You're going to want to use actual scales, and I've got a couple videos on that, but the gist of it is you select your viewport and then you can change the scale here using the annotative scaling and or matching it to the standard scale. So there you go. That's how to create multiple viewports in a single layout, and this allows us to show a bunch of different information on one sheet. So you can see how this could be useful if you had a very detailed part and you wanted to zoom in on, say, a specific hole or cutout or tabs and show them in different viewports while keeping a main image on the left so that you can kind of use it as a reference. You can also add individual labels on these as well and freeze them to specific viewports. I think I've got a video on that. If not, I'll make one pretty quick. Yeah, like I said, if you have any questions at all, don't forget to just leave a comment below. I'll try and check it as often as I can, and if I can, I'll write a response back or I'll make a video in the future. Don't forget to check out XI Computers. If you guys didn't see my latest video, I got a new CAD engineering PC custom built by them, and they've been super awesome to deal with, and they're supporting the channel, so don't forget to hit the link in the description and check them out. Thanks again. Cheers. Thanks for watching the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Be sure to check out my last video right here. And don't forget to subscribe up here to make sure you're up to date and you see all my new videos. Thanks again. Cheers.